Hello, Southern California. I'm Dale Jewett from Chrysler Digital Media. We've been having an awesome Saturday here in Irvine, California at a little event known as the Spring Festival of LX. Now take a quick look around. You've got Chargers, you've got Challengers, you've got 300s, you've got all kinds of paint jobs, people who love to take their cars low to the ground, people who love to dress up the engine as well as it can be. This thing is an absolute great area of people and passion. And for the last 9 years, this is an event that's been slowly growing with a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of pride. So today, for the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to spend some time talking to you about what the heck makes the Spring Festival of LXs such a big event around here, and the passion and the people that are behind these cars that keep driving them back and making them, go from one car to another car to even a third car in their garage. Now, today, Saturday, we're here at the Verizon Amphitheater in Irvine, California, and it's been a really fun, nice day. Although I want to tell my friends back in Detroit, the weather's not as good as it looks here on camera. So, nonetheless, the actual event has been going on for a couple days. And it all started on Thursday evening at a little place called the Beach Burger over in Huntington Beach. So we started our time with Southern California and the LX Festival there, and we've got a little video, so I want to show you a little video right now of Thursday night at the Beach Burger, which is sort of the unofficial official kickoff of the LX Spring Fest. Let's take a look at that video.
Burger is significant in the fact that SoCal LX, a group that helps organize the entire Spring Fest event. This is our local spot. First Friday of the month, we come here. We've been doing this 9 years, 10 years coming here. So as Spring Fest evolved, it's kind of a cool place for those who follow us or want to be part of the SoCal scene. We bring them here, and this is our spot, our home. So you're in our yard. We'll show you the sights. I have an 05 also. That's what started this whole thing. And then it's the same story. It's four-door American. It had a Hemi. I still own that car. I still drive it. That's what really. It's even with the second gen. That's still what drives it. A big, large four-door American sedan. You just don't find that much any longer. And a good core of people that come along with us.
I've been dreaming about the Challenger coming back since I was a little kid. I was a little kid. My dad was a dealer, so my mom drove a Sublime TA Challenger in 1970. I was a little guy. I was 4 years old, and I was nuts about those cars. And I had dreams my whole life of them coming back with the Challenger. And when I heard they were thinking about it, I talked to some of the guys I loved at Chrysler and Dodge, and I just said, you know what, you've got to do this car, and you've got to make it look like the 70 Challenger did. And they did, and I mean, it's the craziest thing ever, but this car is beyond my dreams, and I can't get enough of it.
All right. I mean, size is definitely make things different, but it's still organized, put together by volunteers, people. All of us have side jobs or real jobs, if you will, and this is what we do on the side, and it brings everybody together.
Yeah, I was asked this question earlier today. The main reason is because of the people. I've made a lot of friends in Southern California, and in Washington, in Texas, in Arizona, and I come for the people.
Did you ever think it would get to this point?
No, not even close. We thought, oh, let's go for, we were hitting the 800s and the 900s, and here we are at 1,210 registered. As far as the numbers go. And you've got 33 states, people throughout Canada. We've got a return individual from Europe.
Yeah.
So you just never imagine it. And even though we're looking at 9, going into 10, we could easily hit 1,500.
And welcome back live to the Spring Festival of LXs. As you just saw, that video ended with John Fortuno, and we have John standing right here with us for the next few minutes to talk about the Spring Fest. John, thanks a lot for joining us.
No problem. We're happy to have you guys out here, and honestly appreciate all the support.
All right. So there are some people out there like me. I mean, I'm new to the Spring Fest, okay? So can you start by just giving us a big rundown on how this got started?
You know, it started, we're on our 9th one, so many years ago. What really started out as a collection of people just getting together with the passion for the vehicles. You know, we got together, it turned out to be a mini meet, then a mega meet, and here we are today, you know, with where we're at, size, capacity, venue, vendors, Chrysler support, so that's what really makes a difference.
All right, yes, in fact, so we're in the parking lot here of the Verizon Amphitheater in Irvine, California. This is the first time the event's been held in this area. Why did we move it here?
You know, we moved here for a couple of reasons. Location-wise, it's conducive to where we want to be. I think because of configuration, where we're in our previous venue, you're really spread out, kind of tightened things up, gave people the ability to see more, keep them entertained, if you will, because there is a lot to see vehicle-wise. It must be 900 cars here, easy. You know, plus some driving activities. And then we had lunch, of course, at our food pavilion. So there's a lot of area to be covered. You're doing a lot of walking while you're here. Yeah,
definitely. My feet are feeling it a little bit, but that's okay. Now, John, tell me, how did this, I mean, did it just start with some guys getting together for a weekend car club thing?
It really did. It started, it's still that way in a more organic way, but it really started out on LX forums, a couple of owners, you know, everybody had the hot car, and you just picked a date and a time and you met. Then it just kind of grew. Hey, let's meet in a couple more months. And finally it got to a point where we partnered up with the folks over at Chrysler, and we literally went from 100 to 300 to 600 to 900 to 1,200 registered for the show.
All right, and you know, and actually, social media and the internet has been a huge component of the growth of the Spring Festival of LXs. You made mention the LX forums, which is lxforums.com.
Correct.
And I know you have a very strong Twitter following, so you have a Twitter handle?
Yeah, under my Twitter, it's and my actual Instagram, both are at One Fat Chance. And you know, again, it's all about the car, some of the lifestyle, the people that I know. The culture in itself, this community is amazing, that when you come here, it's all the people that you either know by photo only or some handle, and they're here and you're looking for them. You don't really know what anybody looks like, but you're looking for their car, so it's cool.
All right, you know, and you know, if you need to find out what's been going on today for this Spring Fest, there's actually a hashtag. I got a shirt, so SF9. Go out and search the hashtag. A lot of people have been putting up photos of their cars and their friends' cars and everything that's been going on around here. So, speaking of cars, you've got a car here that sort of shows up every year with changes, right?
Yeah, I've got my most recent car is a 2011 Chrysler 300. That's a 426 aluminum block supercharged. Every year we're tweaking, we're doing something a little different, and you know, it's just fun and it's cool because those who follow me and or other 300 owners, you know, we're all trying to like up the game and so forth in a competitive, fun way. You know, because I don't do car show event type things where it's competition, but it's fun to see these guys come out and so forth. And you know, we pulled out the stops again. We did a two-tone wrap over the top of the car, tied in a little bit more to our theme, so it came out really nice. We're real pleased with it.
So I mean, this is such a big event. How long have you been working on this for Spring Fest 9?
Oh man, you know, I'll give it to you this way. We're already planning on Spring Fest 10, and we had a meeting this morning about it while we were here, trying to see where we're going to go with it. The amount of, you know, as you get closer to the event, the emails, the text messages, it's literally kind of a part-time / full-time job. But with that being said, you know, the group around me with SoCal LX, our local car club, some key people in that, and those around me, we're able to juggle it, manage it, partner with your guys and make it happen. So.
All right, John. So, you know, after the Beach Burger thing on Friday, things really get rolling on Friday night at the Host Hotel, where there's a big barbecue bash. We, of course, were there. And so let's take a minute and watch some video of the people that we saw at the barbecue bash for the Spring Festival of LXs.
here Friday, the day before the Spring Fest 9. This would be my second year. I was here last year. Even though I'd never had a Mopar before, I've always looked at them and kind of going, wouldn't it be cool, ... And finally got to a point in my life where I could afford to get one. It's fun to just feel the power, and it sounds great. And I'm in a club here locally, and we do car runs, you know, with all the challengers. And if you love the cars like everybody does that's here, and you want to be around other people that have the same love for these cars that you do, and they're all good people. You get to see the other cars, you get to see what mods and things people have done to those cars, and the Challenger just looks, it's got the old classic styling, body lines to it, and it's just a great looking car.
My SRT here has just under 6,000. It'll have 6,000 by the time I get home from this trip. But both vehicles are just used for car events like this and shows, and the big thing we do in my area, we like to cruise through the mountains and do car events. We're talking going to sightseeing, wineries, beaches. We stay together and hey, we'll go meet for breakfast and just go take the cars out and have a good time with them.
See, like Thursday and Friday is when you have an opportunity to talk to people one-on-one, and you could ask them one question, and car guys get this one question. This one question is, why did you do that? And it sounds critical, or it almost sounds like you're attacking them, but what a car guy sees and hears is that you want to know what was their frame of mind and what was the thought that brought them to the final decision to put this on or to take that off or to add this or to add that.
You can see all your friends roll in, people that you see like on Facebook. I get here and you actually get to meet them. And then when we go tomorrow to Spring Fest, the real Spring Fest, it's great. You're gonna look and you're gonna see Challengers everywhere. And you're gonna see all the other LXs that are here. And it's just amazing. If you've never seen it, it's something you have to come down and see. It's beautiful.
All right, back here live. Now, you know, it's probably okay to say that there's quite no party like an LX party after what we saw from the barbecue bash. Back with me is John Fortuno, the man who really makes the Spring Festival of LXs happen. We've spent a lot of time, John, you know, looking at a lot of really awesome cars over the last couple days. But I have to tell you, this event is also about the people. Talk to me a little bit about how people get together with this.
Oh, you know, it really is all about the people. You know, when you talk about, we have 1,200 registered. They're coming from 33 states, all throughout Canada. That's what makes a difference. You know, that interaction, the true passion, the camaraderie. You know, at the kickoff party or the barbecue at the hotel, you know, you're meeting people you only, again, know either via a screen name or you get to see them once a year and you rekindle those relationships and so forth. And everybody wants to see now what they're done to their car different, what's new. And it really is just that, you know, that relaxation time. We really kind of call it the car show before the car show because it's that intense. It's that much fun with the folks that come in and again meet and greet, and you get in the elevator, everybody in the hotel's us. So it's pretty bizarre.
All right, so I mean, in the 9 years you've been doing this, how far away has someone come to attend the Spring Fest?
We've got them coming from, you know, Brampton, Ontario, New York, Florida. We've got one guy from Austria, out of Europe. He's come a couple times. So, you know, again, they just come from all over. Somebody came in from Mexico.
Okay. So Brampton's great because that's happened to be where the LX cars are built. So we're getting some representation from the factory, whether they know it or not.
Oh, they know it. They know it. Yeah, they come every year and they just support. And, you know, it's interesting you say that because it means a lot to them at the factory that we do this and that they have somebody here. And they usually bring us gifts that, well, they have every year. Some signed, you know, plaques, engine cover, so that part's totally cool.
All right. And, you know, one of the best parts about the people is they're all incredibly passionate about these cars. How does that passion get going from a guy who has the same passion?
Yeah, you know, it's just really about that common interest and having a way to put them all together at one spot, you know, for that day. You know, and again, then having Chrysler come out with corporate support, engineering, design team, and knowing that they can interact just like regular folks, you know, people with, you know, the corporate structure, it's amazing. One other thing I got to ask you, you know, Southern California is generally not known as a hotbed of, you know, American car or domestic car passion, but this place is crazy. Do you feel out of place being in Southern California? No, you know, never let it bother me. You know, I bought my first Chrysler 300 based on it was American. It had a V8. It was a Hemi. You know, it was big. It was everything about it was American. You know, got my second 300. Same thing. That pride just never goes away. It doesn't even affect me. Well, John, you know, it takes no time at all to talk to the people here and for you to get the sense of the passion that they have for the products, and especially the ones that they own. So there's, you know, nearly 1,000 people here. We couldn't talk to all of them, but we have a very small sample of people that we've gone around and talked to about their passion for their LX vehicles. So we have a little video we want to show you now about that.
I'm James Shapp.
Shannon Weathersby.
And we're with SoCal Challengers. I'm from Fullerton, California. I have a 2008 Dodge Challenger, SRT 8. This is not a daily driver. It's only got about 10,000 miles on it. So I kind of purchased this car knowing that I'm going to keep the miles low and I want to keep it stock. Just love this car. The thing that made me love this car was the design of it. I love the retro look it kept. So I was very happy with that.
I love the speed, obviously. That's my thing. I love the body style. Beautiful car.
All right, here at Spring Fest, we're with Caesar from Cyprus and his family. Caesar, tell me about your car.
Oh yeah, it's a 2012 Charger XT. It's blackberry blue, and we love it. My niece's car, it's the first time out here. I have a Dodge Challenger. It's a 2012 header orange.
Okay.
And it's just an awesome car.
Why do you love these cars?
You know what, it's just the platform of it. It's just, everyone loves it. Everyone wants to ask about it. They're just attention grabbers. So I'm just trying to get my niece into the whole mod scene. So.
And are you into the whole mod scene?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. It's time with Jason from Anaheim, who has a Magnum. Jason, tell me about your car.
Well, it's a 2005 Magnum 2.7. It's midnight blue pearl, original paint. The paint's still good on it. A lot of modifications. Put about 13 grand in it. Got air ride suspension, front, back, side to side. New headlights, new fog lights.
Nice wheels.
Yeah, custom painted, black gloss, 22-inch rims, 245, 30/22 tires. Done by airrideequipment.com. The car is nice. It'll drop all the way to the ground and everything.
I'm here with Mario from Dallas. Mario, tell me about this wicked black car.
It's a 2009 Dodge Challenger SE. So far I've put on the MagnaFlow exhaust, ported throttle body, Predator tuner, air raid intake, custom cover, lots of billet accessories, custom LED lights in here, in the headlights. On the interior there's a lot of painted extra custom trim.
Yeah, you drove out from Dallas?
Drove out from Dallas. Yeah.
Is this your daily driver?
Daily driver.
How many miles?
It's at 91 now.
All right, now we're here with Ernie Garcia from Long Beach and his 2011 Charger.
It's a Dodge Charger RT Max. It's fully loaded. Best thing I like about this car, it's got the collision avoidance system down there, which is a radar detector. It's loaded. It's got the brand new Edelbrock E-Force supercharger that just came out. They broke the code on this car just December of last year. So as far as I know, this is the first 2011 that's got the supercharger in it from Edelbrock.
How long have you had it, Ernie?
I've had it since 2011. Came right off the truck.
All right, is it your daily driver?
Yes, it is.
What do you like best about this?
It goes fast.
All right, now I'm with Nick from Temecula in his 2006 Chrysler 300C, yeah?
Yes.
What do you love about this car?
Everything.
Why are you into yellow?
I needed something to pop against the color, the silver steel metallic. At the time, I hadn't seen many other people with a yellow marker like that, and I thought that'd be a good contrast. And I went with it. A daily driver, yes.
All right, now we're here with Christian from Covina. This is like his backyard, and he brought his 06 Charger. Tell me about it.
Well, it's a 2006 Dodge Charger RT with the Road and Track package. It's painted matte Viper red with jet black accents and lots of carbon fiber from True Fiber. I just got sponsored by Ren and Forge Wheels. Just picked them up 2 days ago, and I have big brake stop tech and just a few little things under the hood, and here I am.
And now we're with Big D from Napa Valley and his 08 Charger RT that's been worked on a little bit. Tell me about it.
I bought it new in 2008, and my wife says it's a continuing midlife crisis. Just started modifying all along the way, the doors, the headlights, the suspension's been pretty heavily modded, airbags, adjustable components, and poly bushings this year. All kinds of stuff you can't see.
Is it your daily driver?
No.
Right, now I'm here with Leanne from Fresno and a really cool Magnum. Please tell me about this.
Yeah, she's a 2007 Magnum. She's a 3.5 liter.
Okay.
And when I, spotted her, she was sitting in the afternoon sun with these killer ghost flames and some badass rims.
All right. And so what have you done to her?
I've done a few things to her. I have customized my grill. Of course, put my my Mopar on the grill. And let me think, what else have I done with her?
Your car has a name, right?
She does. Her name is Maggie, which seems appropriate.
How'd you give her that name?
Well, she's Magnum.
Okay.
And she's a girl, of course.
Of course. And welcome back live to the Spring Festival of LXs here in Irvine, California. Now I had to let John Fortuno go because he's a guy in pretty heavy demand. I mean, it is his show. But there's a number of people around here who are taking a very close look at the ideas and the inspirations that are parked in the amphitheater parking lot here. One of them is the man joining me now. His name is Mark Trostle. He happens to head the design studio for SRT, Motorsports, and Mopar. So he's really kind of checking out what's going on here. Mark, how many Spring Fests have you been to before?
This is my 4th Spring Fest, so I love it, love it.
All right, and what in particular, some of your friends are here from the SRT engineering department. I see them hiding off on the side over there, but what are you guys looking for when you're prowling around this?
A couple of things. The main thing that we get out of it is the energy and the inspiration from these folks. It's unbelievable how much they love these cars, and it's great to see what they do to them. The customization that they do, it's all over the map, and we love to see that expression. And it's something that we take back to the studio. We take back that enthusiasm and that excitement, and there's a lot of cool ideas. There's a lot of things that you see color-wise that we're actually working on for next generation of vehicles too. So it's great to be able to have that influence and that relationship with people.
Speaking of cool idea, hey Haley, come here, Haley. We're gonna meet somebody who's got a cool idea right over here. Right. So, Haley, how you doing?
Good. How are
I met you earlier. I'm Dale.
Yes.
Haley, this is Mark Trostle. He's the head of design at Chrysler SRT and Motorsports. Where are you from, Haley?
I'm from Hemet, California.
Okay, and your car is this purple car right behind us, right?
It's the purple thing. Hey, you can get out of my car.
Yes, and she's protective of it too, no doubt about it. So Haley, tell me about how you got this car this color.
It's Plastidip actually, so it's a rubber coating that you spray on yourself. It's really easy to use, and when you're done with it, when you want to change the color or just go back to stock, you can rip it off. And
now,
yeah, your paint is exactly the way it was before. So.
You had somebody do this for you?
No, I did it myself in my garage in 2 days.
All right. That looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's pretty good for a first time.
Is this the first time you've tried this?
It's the first time I've ever done this to a car. So I've done little pieces before, so I kind of knew how to use it, but it's completely different on a huge car. So
why purple?
I really don't know. I've always wanted a purple car, but I don't see myself in any other bright color. So I do love black, but I just wanted something to be crazy with for a while.
Awesome. Well, Haley, you may not know, but Mark actually brought himself a special car to the Spring Fest this year too. So we're going to watch a little video of Mark's car while we talk about it. And it starts out, it's a Dodge Challenger.
Dodge Challenger, yeah, and it's a way, when we come to these events, I don't like to just show up with myself. I like to bring something along that I'm inspired by. So we put together this Challenger. It's a shaker. We've done a unique paint job on it as well. It's Mopar blue.
Is that a new color for us?
Nope, just having fun. Just, wanting to, there's so much customization as you just talked about with the paint on your vehicle. That same idea is what we put into the Challenger. And I really wanted to so to speak, raid the Mopar catalog and highlight all the pieces and parts that customers can put on them. One of the things that we've also done with it is we have a unique 22-inch wheel on it. And it's a wheel that we designed in the studio a few months ago, and we somewhat had it on the shelf. And I thought this is a great place to get feedback from it. So we've been seeing great things in social media-wise and talking to people as well about the wheel, and great feedback. And that just means that we're doing the right thing, and hopefully it's something that I can get into our Mopar catalog as well.
I think that's fantastic. I mean, I saw it earlier today, and the blue is fantastic. You left the hood black. The shaker hood is a matte black. Hood pins, thank you very much. There's also something funky, because I saw exhaust pipes out the back of the car and in front of the rear wheels. Tell me what's happening there.
Yeah, we just like everyone here, we like to hot rod things and can't leave well enough alone. And so we wanted to make it be able to make some noise. So we have a Mopar exhaust system on it, but then we also did an electronic cutouts on it, so you can run open headers on it and wake up your neighbors.
That's awesome. So, I mean, beyond Haley's purple car that she did herself in her garage in 2 days? 2 days. Anything else that's really caught your eye this year, Mark?
There's so much to take in. It's wonderful. We love to see the trends. You look at the gold and the bronze wheel trend. It's something that we have been experimenting with at SEMA last year as well. So it's neat to see that here. We're taking that in. And we've brought a lot of the young designers out as well, so that they can be inspired and see things that are, new ways of doing things.
All right, Mark, well, I know you probably want to go around and get a few more notes before people start taking off for the day. So thanks a lot for taking some time to talk to us, and it's always a blast. I appreciate it very much. Haley, you're a trooper. Thank you so much for allowing me to just yank you out of the middle of nowhere and do that, all right? So the design part is off on, give Mark, he'll sign your car. Sign it on the plastic stuff and you can pull it off. It's cool, no problem, all right. So beyond the whole design part of this, I mean, one of the things, the people here are so passionate about their cars that we want them also to have a chance to touch and feel the latest and greatest stuff in our portfolio. It also happens that our friends at Dodge are celebrating their 100th anniversary this year. And the way they're doing that, and the thing that they've kicked off for an entire year here at the Spring Fest LX, is the Dodge Power Rally. So people who came to Spring Fest today were able to go up and check out some of the latest Dodge cars, including the Scat Pack cars. Dodge is bringing back the Scat Pack. They made that announcement last fall at the big SEMA show in Las Vegas. And so if you got a Dart, if you got a Challenger, if you got a Charger, and you'd like to really amp up the performance, the Scat Pack is the easy way to go. You can build into 1, 2, or 3 Scat Packs, and we have the Scat Pack cars. We also had people from Dodge get a chance to meet with people. They could spin and win and get a little prize or two. At the same time, we wanted people to be able to, maybe they've been driving a Charger or a Challenger for a little while and they've kind of wondered what it would be like to get behind a Dart or a Durango. So we asked them, took their license, made sure that everything was hunky-dory, and gave them an opportunity to drive cars around a track here in the LX Spring Fest. We also know that people for Dodge like to go fast. So we've had the opportunity, Leah Pritchard, who is the NHRA Top Fuel driver, has been here giving hot launches down the strip, and then over on the other side with the chance to drive and take a ride, actually, a really hot lap with a couple of the pros that we have here, including my friend here, Tommy Kendall, who was busy this morning taking people around the parking lot in a hopped-up SRT 300, correct?
That's right. I was doing duty. We actually had passengers, so we had people in the back seat at one point, and then in the afternoon, Jonathan Bomarito was in a Viper. So we switched it up. We were raising money. It was $20 a ride, raising money for the Children's Hospital here in Orange County. And my niece actually came out, who's 17 years old, has never had a chance to ride with me. So she rode, and she said what I hear a lot. She said, "This is your actual job?"
We get that all the time, too. So Tommy, it's actually a lot of fun. You had people lined up for that, and the chance to give people the experience to get a ride like that. Where else can you really do that, especially if you're thinking of one of these cars that you want to put in your driveway?
Well, hopefully you're not doing it anywhere other than something like this. So even a pro, that'd be kind of sketchy. But so it's blocked out, and we had some gates set up and able to switch the ESC off and go to town a little bit. It was good. It was fun.
Now the fun part was last year Tommy helped with the Viper team as a driver for the endurance races, including the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Yep. And the awesome news is the Viper team's going back again this year to race in the 24-hour Le Mans. Tommy is still a brand ambassador for SRT, but you've kind of transitioned into the announcer booth during some of the races, and I got to tell you, I am just stunned at how colorful and how great it is to listen to you call a race, because I did that during the Sebring race, where the Vipers actually had a pretty decent weekend last weekend.
Well, thank you, first of all. We had a good time. We had a good pairing. It was myself, Justin Bell, and Brian Till, and much like the drivers, we had teams of announcers. So 12-hour race, we had 2 teams that were rotating. But the Vipers had better than an okay race. I mean, it was only it was a yellow falling at almost the only lap it could have fallen and hurt them. It did. And so the 93 car, the car I stepped out of, was poised perfectly. The Porsche was iffy on fuel, and that was their only play, was to try to make an early stop, and then they needed a yellow to fall before the 93 stopped. The yellow came out 20 seconds before the 93 was doing the pits, and so it put the 93 behind on the restart, and the yellow lasted for so long. Instead of 50 minutes to try to chase them down and get the lead back, they had 20, and they just couldn't get it done. So second place, it shows you how far the program has come, both the team and the car, that when you're ticked off with second. A year ago, we would have been doing backflips, and everybody was still excited, but the win was close.
Okay, so how is it making the transition from the cockpit to the announcer booth?
You know, it's I thought I was done 15 years ago, and sort of got lured out for the Viper program. So I'm okay with not doing it. I have to say it is hard. I'm okay with it, except when I'm right next to it and I see the car running. And the car is running so well now. But last year was tough. Between Sebring and Le Mans, I didn't do a single lap, and then showed up at Le Mans and expecting myself to be absolutely world class, and it was tough. And then another 4-month gap before Petit Le Mans, and I decided at Le Mans, I didn't tell anyone until the season was over, but I said, I don't think I'm going to do this again next year with the long gaps. If I had another program that was running simultaneous where I was getting a bunch of laps and could have stayed sharp, I would have continued. But things happen the way they're meant to, and Rob Bell was able to step in for me, and they've got a really strong lineup in the 93 and also the 91 car. So,
well, I got to tell you, I watched you do some laps this morning. You still look pretty sharp hustling that 300 SRT around the course we had set up.
It's a relative term. I'm by almost anyone else's measure, I'm pretty darn sharp. But when you're talking about a course like Le Mans with the best drivers in the world, you better be 100% not 99.
Fantastic. Well, Tommy, thanks a lot for taking some time to meet with us here. Your buddy John Bomarito's over there. He's busy. We had a chance to talk to him earlier. That was a lot of fun. But one quick thing before I let you go. Long Beach is the next race. You love Long Beach.
I do love Long Beach, having grown up in SoCal, and I will be down there cheering the team on. I'm not doing TV there, so I can actually really fully embrace the Long Beach experience. I might even be in the grandstand with a cocktail when the race is going on, but that is the prerogative of being retired. I do have to say, Spring Fest, first time here, I was expecting a lot of cars. I wasn't expecting this many really well done customs. So for a car lover, a Mopar lover, this is the place to be.
All right, and so for people who want to find you on the social medias, how do they do that?
Tommy Kendall 11 is my Twitter sign, and Facebook, it's Tommy Kendall. I'm at my 5,000 friend limit. I haven't transitioned to a fan page yet, so send me a message, I'll slide you in somehow. Otherwise, wait till I switch to a fan page.
Well, let's just get the grassroots things going to get him back on the broadcasts for the U.S. Sports Car Series.
That would be fun too. When the phone rings, I answer it. So
fantastic. Thanks, Tommy. We really appreciate it. Have fun. So for all the stars like Tommy and John Bomarito, and of course it's Southern California, so stars, rock stars, movie stars, they're all over the place basically. But when it comes to the Spring Festival of LXs, there's one real rock star around here. He's the guy who runs the SRT brand and heads up the design department at the Chrysler Group. Ralph Gilles is his name. Now, I tried to get Ralph here for our live shot, but he was booked up already. Nonetheless, he's been around, so we actually captured him. We got him onto the side last night during the barbecue bash and had the chance to get about 2 or 3 questions at him before he had to go run off and have some dinner. So let's take a minute and watch the video of when we got a chance to talk with Ralph Gilles.
Well, I've been to the first one. I went to SF1 with John Fortuno, and I hit it off on the internet, and I just wanted to see what this was all about. It was fascinating to me to see how a car could kind of captivate so many people. And now, you know, we're SF9, 9 years later almost. It's amazing, and I've been back. I've missed only one of these, and to see the families, you know, when I mean families, I literally mean families starting to show up, the friendships that have formed, people that have met on the internet across the nation, meet for the first time here. It kind of has a bit of a Woodstock feel to it. And it's amazing. To me, it brings the best of America out. You know, this is what America's all about, the freedom, the ability to kind of identify yourself with something cool like this, and the fact that we're part of it just makes it better. To me, this is, you know, we have, I think, about at least 30 or 40, you know, people from the mothership here, from Tech Center, and they're here for different reasons. Some of them are product planners, some engineers are here, designers are here, and for them, it validates what we're trying to do. You know, we don't set out to do something like this, but we set out to make passionate products. When passionate people buy the products, connect with each other, something bigger than what we intended happens, and this is exactly what's going on here.
Do our owners, like we see here, become a source of inspiration for us back here?
Absolutely. You know, the buzz models that we've done have been directly inspired by what we see at SF, at these Spring Fest events and throughout other shows in the U.S. It's also trying not to let them down. I mean, they have really high expectations, a lot of pressure, a lot of ideas. We come back exhausted from weekends like this because, you know, we compare notes and great ideas come from this. We might take pictures of owners' cars where they've modified them, and we can never really go as far as they do, but that's, to me, the car's a canvas. It's really the beginning of the conversation, the owners finish it, you know. So. Well, this is impressive. There's nothing quite like Spring Fest. I mean, there's obviously Mopar-Palooza, which is starting to gain some momentum. Carlisle's been going on for ages and ages. A lot of Mopar love there. But there's something a little different about this. This is a bit more organic. It's really the owners. This is no big corporation putting you here as guests to them, and to see what it's become over the years is just nothing short of outstanding. So.
You're treated like a rock star around here.
No.
How does that sit with you? How do you handle that?
I am not, you know, to me, I'm the same. I have the same fiber as them. I love cars. We're like-minded people. That's all there is to it. There's no rock star here at all. It's just about a passion for the product.
Yeah, but you're the only guy signing engine covers. And
whatever. I still don't get that, but it's fun. If it puts a smile on their face, it makes me happy. So it's good.
All right, it's welcome back live here at the Spring Festival of LXs, Irvine, California, the Verizon Amphitheater. It's hard to believe it's already been more than a half hour. There's no way I could possibly jam everything that's gone on here in a half hour. So it's really important that you try and check out things like go to the hashtag SF9, which is the official hashtag for SpringFest, because Ralph spoke to the crowd earlier today, made a few comments, showed off a t-shirt that is actually kind of interesting, and if you go online, you'll be able to see what all the buzz is about that. It's been more than a thrill for me to be here for my first time to just hang out and talk with the people, and you sense the passion and you see the passion they have for these cars, and all I can think is they're some of the luckiest people in the world. This has been the best assignment that's ever been handed to me, and I want to guarantee you I'll be back next year because I couldn't think of a better crowd of people that I would want to hang out with and have a lot of fun for a day. You've noticed as we've been doing our live shot that some of the people have been getting in their cars and heading out of the Verizon Amphitheater. I want you to know they're probably not going home. They're heading back to the hotel where the camaraderie, the fun, and the new friendship is going to continue on throughout the night. This has been a lot of fun. The weather has been flat out perfect. I'm Dale Jewett for Chrysler Media. This has been the 2014 Spring Festival of LXs. Hope you enjoyed our show. We'll be back again next year.